Hi students, welcome back again to this course, an introduction to mechanical engineering. I am Professor Yang. Materials and stresses. Content. Selecting materials. The main class of materials, metals and alloys, ceramics, polymers, composite materials, factor of safety. The main classes of materials. Keywords: engineering materials. The main classes of materials, in particular design application. A wide variety of materials is available in the context of both the product's purpose and the process. Metals and their alloys, ceramics, polymers, and composite materials. Electronic materials, semiconductors, electronic, computer, and telecommunication systems. Microprocessor and memory chips, electrical conductor, and ceramic materials as insulators. The main classes of materials. At this point, we have discussed some of the fundamental characteristics of engineering material with respect to how they respond and being subject to stresses. The next step involves deciding what type of material should be used in particular design applications. A wide variety of materials is available for engineering products, and choosing the correct ones is an important aspect of the design process. Mechanical engineers select materials in the context of both the product's purpose and the process that will be used during its manufacture. The main classes of material that are encountered in mechanical engineering are metals and their alloys, ceramics, polymers, and composite materials. Electronic materials comprise another class that includes the semiconductors that are used widely in electronic, computer, and telecommunication systems. Devices such as microprocessors and memory chips use metal materials such as electrical conductors and ceramic materials as insulators. Selecting materials. The keyword: selecting materials based on their performance, cost, availability, and a past track record in similar applications. The consumption of natural resource and energy. Environmental concerns. The more, the greater. The full life cycle of a material. The use of natural resource, processing raw materials, fabricating and manufacturing products, disposing the product or recycling its materials, metal and their alloys, steel or aluminum, automobiles, the frame, engine, and the drivetrain components, engine and body components, plastic used for trim and interior components, glasses for windows, lead for the battery, rubber for the tires. Selecting materials. Engineers select materials based on their performance, cost, availability, and a past track record in similar applications. Because the production of engineering materials involves the consumption of natural resource and energy, environmental concerns are other factors involved in the selection process. The more manufacturing steps that are required to produce the material and form it into a final part, the greater the material cost, both economically and environmentally. The full life cycle of a material involves the use of natural resource. For instance, in the form of ores, processing raw materials, fabricating and manufacturing products, using the product, and then either disposing the products or recycling its materials. In selecting the materials to be used in a product, an engineering first needs to decide on the classes of materials that will be used. Once the class has been decided upon, for instance, metals and their alloys, an engineer next determines which material within the classes is most appropriate, for instance, steel or aluminum. Many products are designed to use combination of different classes of materials, each one best suited for a specific task. Automobiles, for instance, contain about 50 to 60% steel in the frame, engine, and the drivetrain components. 5 to 10% aluminum for engine and the body components. 10 to 20% plastic used for trim and interior components. The remaining fraction include glasses for the windows, lead for the battery, rubber for the tires, and other materials. Homework. Handwriting all keywords and submitting them to Course Facebook. Just do the online quiz and see you next time.